What's up, Blasianaires and Blasianettes? I'm going to be giving you guys my quick review for Halloween 2018. And this is going to be spoiler free. Do not worry, I will not throw spoilers in this video. Holy crap. I've seen the movie. It just hit me that I've seen the movie. I mean, it felt like this night was never going to get here. That I would say that I saw the movie. And I've never been this excited for a horror movie, like ever. Ever! I just need a moment to let that all sink in. Woo! So basically the premise of the movie is it takes place 40 years later after the first one, a direct sequel to the first one. All the other sequels are thrown down the shitter. So this is a direct sequel to the first one. It takes place 40 years after the events of the first movie, where Michael Myers has actually been captured and in captivity back at Smith's Grove for 40 years, and then he breaks out, and then he returns to Haddonfield, and this time Laurie Strode is armed to the teeth and ready for him. Man, and that's basically the plot of the movie, a simple plot, and with a lot of hype, behind it. And I think overall, it served the hype well. And I was really curious to see where they could take this whole story, while ripping away the brother-sister element that Michael and Laurie shared, that they were siblings. And I gotta say, I love that idea that they're taking that away. I'm like, okay, I feel like something really good is gonna come out of this, and something really good did come out of this, and a very character-driven story. Like we're invested into Laurie Strode, and we're attached to a lot of the characters, the majority of them, especially Laurie's family. Like this time around, she's a mother and a granddaughter. She has a daughter and a granddaughter, and when they interact with one another, I buy into that. I feel the history behind that. Like I feel the resentment that Karen has for Laurie, and I feel how how that affects and how effective that is towards Allison. And the agony of Laurie Strode in this movie is unbearable. I mean, I just wanted to jump in the screen and hug her. I just wish we had more screen time with her to really invest more into it, where we can feel it more. At least that was for me personally. I needed more of Laurie Strode in this movie. And but still, what we were given in the final cut, I liked. I mean, I really enjoyed it. And also, like with the reporters who went to visit Michael, I mean, it is, it's realistic to me. Like, I'm sure a lot of people wanted to interview Charles Manson when he was alive in prison. So I can be sold on the fact that they want to try to get inside Michael's mind and figure out why did he do this. I mean, like what was he thinking, and yada yada. Was he But I can tell you this: that he's back to being the blank boogeyman, the legit boogeyman that he was in the very first movie. No, there's no humanizing him. There's no motivation behind his madness. It's just there. He's just pure evil, like Dr. Loomis said. Yeah. And also, and the way Michael Myers was portrayed in the movie by James G. Courtney, man, he was awesome. I mean, he is in my top 3 actors who played Michael Myers. And when I see his performance, I'm like, yeah, that is the same man that was, back in 1978, 40 years later. Definitely believable. And also with Laurie Strode, I mean, this is like Jamie Lee Curtis's best performance ever, and she's done really well as Laurie Strode in all of the movies. But here, she gives her all in this. I mean, she gives it all. I mean, like, we're to the point where I just, like, my stomach was tugging for her. I'm like, oh my goodness, what the agony, like I said. Like, holy balonies. And I heard some things like how people were not a fan of Michael's doctor in the movie. Yeah, I'm on that train too. I really didn't care for him. I mean, he didn't really serve that much of a purpose to the story. You take him away, then it would have been fine. The movie would have been more improved, in my opinion. And also, like I also have been hearing about this kid who we see being babysitted in the movie, and And he certainly lives up to, like his reputation that everyone's been giving him, like who've seen the movie before I did. But I was afraid that he would take me out of the movie with that being said. But thankfully, not the case. So I felt like, okay, it's fine. It's fine with how it was. And this felt like a really love letter to John Carpenter, and a love letter to the people who enjoyed that very first movie. And you really feel the passion behind David Gordon Green's direction. And when I heard his name, I was not aware that this is his very first horror movie that he directed. When I hear his name, that sounds like a guy who directed like a lot of horror movies, and I'm like, oh, this is his first one. Wow. So I mean, I bet that's about to change depending on how this movie does. And my biggest nitpick definitely still is the movie title. Like, they could have called it something other than just Halloween. I mean, even though we're nicknaming it Halloween 2018 because there's 3 movies named Halloween. Really lazy. I mean, you could have called it Halloween, How Michael Myers Got His Groove Back. I mean, that would have, I don't know. I mean, my point is, they could have added more words into the movie title. And it would have been more believable as a direct sequel. But it is what it is. I still enjoyed it. And I felt like it needed to be a little bit longer. I would have liked for it to be maybe 10 minutes longer. So we can have, so I can, I mean, like, I enjoyed it so much that when it ended, I'm like, it's over already? What the hell? I mean, it's only an hour and 46 minutes. It felt like it was an hour and 19 minutes. I mean, that's how much I enjoyed it. And I have a feeling that I will enjoy it a bit more when I see it again. So, yeah, with that all being said, Halloween 2018 gets 4 solid chair spins out of 5. So here we go, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4 solid chair spins, baby. So I walked out of the theater wearing this shirt with great pride. I really enjoyed myself. And fun fact, this opening day is also the same. It's also Michael Myers' birthday. I am not kidding. Google it. It is Michael Myers' birthday. That just goes to show you how passionate they are with, like with the franchise or with the first movie. Like, it's like, ooh, that's Michael Myers' birthday. Let's release it on that day. So, yeah, that was very clever of them, those sneaky bastards. So, yeah, now I'm going to hop over to a spoiler video on this movie. So, the link will be in the description. So, go get your butt in the movie theater, go see the movie, then come on back, click the link, and then let's talk spoilers. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review for this movie, make sure you thumb up the video, and make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel, and click the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my spoiler video. Peace out, y'all.